I want to show you why I don't trust Consumer Reports. In their latest article on dishwashers, they go through a series of tests, but I want to show this. They actually have a bias. I want to show they actually tested 6 Samsungs, put a little dot by each Samsung, and then they tested a dozen Whirlpool products. KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Whirlpool. Now, they did 3 or 4 LGs, but I want to point out that in the top was one GE, and it's listed at $735. They have all the specs for it. I'll try to go slow so you guys can look at these details if you want, but I want to point out that this model is an ADA compliant unit that basically has no features. This is designed to go into a hospital. That is the only GE that they tested. Now, that obviously shows there's a bias. Now, there's a cheap Hot Point, also made by GE, and there's a super expensive Monogram, also made by GE. So in that regard, you could say there's 3. But when it comes to Whirlpool, they put a dozen. When it comes to Samsung, they put half a dozen. And their flagship GE is one that doesn't have a third rack. It doesn't have bottle jets. It doesn't have all the features. Now, I am a little biased. I actually use a GE dishwasher. Don't get me wrong. Everybody knows the Bosch 800 is great. If you want to wait, a year to get it, or worse than that, sometimes service can take a lot longer. But I have a GE for the reason that it's affordable. It's fingerprint resistant stainless. It has dry boost. It has the Piranha hard food disposer built in. So that was the one that I chose when I was looking for a dishwasher under $700. I went with a GE. So far, I love it. I'll do more of a review on it soon. But I just want to let you know, you cannot trust Consumer Reports. They have a tendency to skew the results. And this just proves that if you're the one setting the standard for testing, you can come up with any result you want. And I don't trust the results here because they're tests. I mean, they've chosen obviously to put Bosch at the top, because if they didn't, then every technician on the planet would say something's wrong here. I really believe for a while now that they have chosen to push LGs to the front with a lot of their refrigerators and other things that a lot of people say. I don't understand how LG can be so high when you talk to the technicians in the field and their refrigerators are still having the same problems, much like the Samsungs. So I do not trust these results. Look at how many Whirlpool products they tested over and over, and you get one basic GE. So Consumer Reports is not giving you a fair shake. They're not giving you true information. That's why I don't trust it when somebody comes to me and says, well, Samsung did pretty good on Consumer Reports. I say, yeah, right. So let me know what you guys think if you've discovered similar patterns in other appliances that Consumer Reports has rated or recommended.